Hello bosses, in the last report, we discussed how to deploy ComfyUI on Windows. This time, we will integrate ComfyUI with large models. The most well-known models in the field of image generation are Flux, Stable Diffusion, and Midjourney. After considering 4 dimensions, including technological innovation, performance, whether it is open source, and image generation capabilities, I have chosen Flux for you. Due to the different computer configurations of our bosses, we have chosen the version with the lowest resource requirements here. Step 1. Download the model. Take the model file in the demonstration as an example, find the model file, and click to download. Since the model file is quite large, to avoid waiting for a long time, I have downloaded it in advance. The files used later have also been downloaded in advance. I will only demonstrate how to download. Step 2. Download clip and VAE. Downloading the model alone is not enough. You also need the corresponding clip and VAE files. The clip is responsible for converting text prompts into a format that the model can understand. The VAE is responsible for decoding the data and generating the final image. Clip download bosses. Follow the demonstration in the video to download the corresponding files. A reminder to all bosses, the larger the number after FP, the more memory is required. For example, FP16 requires at least 32 gigabytes of memory. Here we choose the lower resource requirement FP8. VAE download bosses, follow the demonstration in the video to download. Step 3. Place the downloaded files in the corresponding directories. After downloading, we will get 4 blank files without icons. Follow the instructions on the screen to operate. Integrate the Flux files. Integrate the 2 clip files. Integrate the VAE files. After integration, proceed to the next step. Step 4. Workflow and image generation. To quickly build a workflow, we first go to the official website to find a sample image. The sample image contains the basic workflow. Follow the demonstration in the video. Find the sample image in the README file. Save the corresponding image to your local desktop by right-clicking. Find the image on the desktop and cut and paste it into our current working directory. Next, start the software. Wait for the browser to open automatically. Find the image we prepared earlier, select it with the left mouse button and drag it into your browser, and the workflow will appear. Since the default workflow uses a large model and clip with different names than what we use, an error will be prompted when you click the Run button on the left. We just need to adjust it to what we have and then proceed with the image generation test. After the image is generated, we use our own prompt words for testing. From now on, you can generate your own images through custom prompt words. Next is the installation of plugins. ComfyUI has a large number of supporting plugins. I mainly recommend 3 plugins to our bosses, 1 for localization, 1 for managing plugins, and the third is similar to a help manual. I will report to you on the rest of the plugins as the subsequent courses unfold. We have provided the download links for the plugins in the document. The first one is the localization plugin. After downloading, unzip it into the Custom Nodes directory under the Installation directory. If you do not need a Chinese environment, this step can be skipped. The second one is the Plugin Manager. Similarly, download the Plugin Manager, unzip it, and place it in the Custom Nodes directory under the Installation directory. After installing these 2 plugins, restart ComfyUI. After the browser opens automatically, we adjust the language environment in the settings. After setting the language environment, You can also see the Manager button on the web interface. Click it to manage plugins and ComfyUI. Next, proceed to the third one, the Node documentation. Click to install missing nodes. Select All in the filter and enter Nodes Docs in the search. Click Install. After the installation is completed, you will be prompted to restart. Click Restart and wait for the browser to open automatically. Then there will be a small file in the upper right corner of each node, so we can just click where we don't understand. That's all for this report. Let me review it for our bosses. Overall, it is divided into 4 steps. Step 1. Download the Flux model. Step 2. Download the clip and VAE files. Step 3. Store the downloaded files in the specified locations, all of which are under the Models directory. Step 4. Download a sample image from the official website and test the image generation. We also installed 3 plugins later, one for localization, one is a plugin manager, and another is a node documentation. That's how to integrate ComfyUI with large models and how to install plugins in ComfyUI. Today is another day of progress for our bosses. Goodbye.